Good morning, people of the future. I hope all is well. It is currently 8:42 in the a.m. on April 10th, 2021. You know, I hope everything's good out in the future and you guys have no need to send a reprogrammed Terminator back into our timeline to kill John Connor. For now, we will begin, as always, the signing of the thank yous. Got 12 orders going out as of right now. I did ship yesterday around... I had a couple of items come in late in the morning. I did get most of those out with yesterday's mail. So this is pretty much everything that sold since right about noon yesterday. I am running a sale once again over this weekend. Just trying to get some older stuff moved. So what's going on, Justin? We're gonna be millionaires. All right, that's enough thank you cards. Moving on. All right. I had a dream last night that I was being chased by tiny lobsters who were trying to shock me. I'm not sure what Freud would say about that one. First up, vintage Gillette TTO double-edged safety razor. Date code is A1. That places this in, I believe, 1951. Uh, 1955. Hey, going back to the future. Sold for $28 and change on sale. That is some flimsy bubble wrap. I think probably a lot of our viewers are going to be out in the field today, so hopefully they are watching from the future, and they scored some good stuff. Maybe a flux capacitor or a Mr. Fusion. Looks like the weather service was able to deliver on the weather today here in the Northwest. It appears it was an avalanche. You're done already? Yeah, I'm just woke up, so it's not even 9 yet, and I'm not doing any sourcing today anyways. I'm doing some more diving into my death pile. I want to try to get 50 items up today. That's the goal. This is going overseas, it appears, to Sweden. Next, I have got some baby clothes. This is from the eBay store that I bought out. Little matching number for very small children. Toddler, probably. I don't know. Some kind of miniature human would wear these. One of the few times I get to use a poly bag. Feels good. So, Justin, you find anything good out there? $30 golf clubs. 40 boxes of baseball cards. Beyblades, nice. I haven't had good luck with Beyblades, but I'm sure, like, oh crap. Oh, we're gonna have to avoid that label. I'm gonna make sure that voided. Yep, good to go. All right, kids' clothes. Yeah, these are for 12 months old. 12 months is old. I should probably get that garbage can out of my backyard. Yeah, I've seen them sell okay. Wow. Newspapers, cool. You know, I did sell some Beyblades a while back. I'm just never really like again, I haven't been to a legit yard sale in way too long. All right, check this out. This was a good one. This sold really quickly too. This hunk of plastic sold for $44. This is the top of the Ninja Turtles Technodrome from 1990. Just one piece from the Technodrome. The eyeball, $44. Plus shipping. Customers $50 all in. Nice. You got some good stuff. For it only being 11 out there, that's a pretty good morning if you ask me. I found this at it was at the estate auction pickup where I bought that huge record collection back in November. And it was one of those items I just threw in the death pile, and I only just got to it this last week. And looked it up using Google Lens. I just, it's one of those things I grabbed because it looked cool, and like I figured it was part of a vintage toy. It looked kind of familiar. Like I couldn't remember what it was from. But yeah, it was the Technodrome was who was the guy in Ninja Turtles with the who was the inside TV, the TV inside the guy, like the brain looking dude. It was his fortress. Dang. Yeah, ladders are great. I try to pick those up whenever I can. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the name. It wasn't Shredder. Who was... Okay, I'm going to look it up. It was Ninja Turtles brain guy. Krang. That's who it was. Krang's Technodrome. Yep. Here it is. There's the eyeball. The complete set, I couldn't even find. Here's the complete Technodrome, still sealed, from overseas right now for $80. That seems like a good deal. There's the eyeball right there. So yeah. What's going on, Carl? Nice, yeah. So the eyeball just sold for $44 plus $6 shipping. They didn't have the rest of it there. All I found was the eyeball. All right, next up, super easy one. Ooh. Dropping shit. Super Shields. It's the glass protector for a Galaxy Tab A10.1. I bought a bunch of these. You could the buy is actually on one of my very first videos at a church sale. I got them all for $0.10 a piece, and they sell off once every couple of months. It's not big money. They're $7.95 each, free ship. I make a couple of bucks on each one. It's one of those. It's definitely like a Commonwealth picker style. You know, you make a little bit of money a whole lot of times. But it took me 3 seconds to list and doesn't take up any space. And yeah, a dime a piece was definitely a make me buy it kind of price. It took me several months though to dial in where I needed to be on price for this thing to sell. And once I did that, it was no problem. And $7.95 is pretty much the way to go. Yeah, so I did finish the beginning of the registration process for the trademark. I don't own it yet, but it's in the works. All right, so this next item took a while to sell. It's all wrapped up, so I'm going to just put it on the screen. Took over almost 2 years, but can't argue with the return. I got a bunch of these at estate auction. This is a bottle opener, and you'll see the bottom of it. There's the bottle opener. Ducky, Paris. So very cool. Definitely has some wear. Some of these old school cast metal bottle openers are really, really, really collectible. I actually won a bunch of these, and I've sold off. I think there's one left now, which is... I'll show you the other one I have listed. I just revamped the listing so it looked better, and hopefully it will sell sooner. It looked kind of lame, and I was priced way too high on it. Here's the other one. So this one, to open it, is under this waves crest, and that's the bottle opener part. Yeah, that was a great sale on that. 1993 Topps Ken Griffey. You know, the number of Ken Griffey Jr. cards that I have owned in my life is ridiculous compared to the number that I currently own. Dude, if you look those up, look up the vintage cast metal bottle openers. I sold one that was like a toucan. There's one that the one that I didn't win, that's a huge money one, is like this guy getting chased by an alligator. It's one of those super niche-y collectibles markets. But stuff, I bet you could probably find at a flea market. It seems like one of those items that would be very easily overlooked by the vast majority of people. 2 pounds. We're going to go padded flat rate on this guy. We're going to put it in a box here first. Oh, you know what? I could probably... What's this going to cost if I go just... No, flat rate padded envelope going to be cheapest. Yeah, pretty stoked about that sale. The guy took a while to pay. I had to open up an unpaid item case on him. He told me he was going to pay on Thursday, then didn't pay on Thursday. And then I opened the unpaid item, and then later in the day, yesterday, I'm like, listen, man, just let me know if you're planning on paying or if I need to cancel this. Just need some communication. And then he paid. Yeah. Wow. All of them for $12.99. That's about half of all your money back, isn't it? On the whole buy. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. Actually, we'll do these next. Got super classic, iconic album. 2 records today. Actually, 2 very iconic records. George Carlin, Class Clown. This has the very famous 7 Dirty Words routine. Sold for $10 plus ship. And then after this, I got a couple postcards and just a couple of other things, and we'll be done. Got a case of the Dropsies. This is going global shipping program. Hi, Buster. You come to help? What? Dude, Carl, I picked up in December for $700. I got 24 cars. They had them listed like contact for individual pricing. And I contacted and I'm like, how much, I'll take them all, sight unseen. Because I knew that even damaged, with they had the boxes. That was what was important. But even with damage with the boxes, I could get $50 a piece out of them. So yeah, I went. That was probably the most aggressive I've been on a buy ever. I was like, I'm going to send you $100 right now if you take down the listing, and I'll be there whatever time works best for you. And they're like, don't you want to come look at them first? I'm like, nope. I want... They were just suspicious that I was willing to, like, pay them money sight unseen. Yeah, the boxes make the big difference. Some of the ones I got were Danbury mint. They weren't all Franklin. I still have one left that I have to list, and I should do that today because it's a 1/4 scale one. It's the first quadricycle, and if you look up Franklin mint quadricycle, this thing is huge, which is why it's not listed. It's kind of intimidated me. Maybe I'll pull it down and we'll do a quick show and tell. Because I gotta get it. It's a $500 piece, I believe. So the other record that went out is Dean Martin, Dream with Dean. All right. Need to cut up some cardboard real quick. Don't spend too much time on these. Pretty straightforward. We have got His Royal Highness Prince Philip. Timely name in the news. In full-on Scotsman thing. He's the Duke of Edinburgh. Sold for $7.95 free shipping. It is going not overseas. Heading down to California. Huzzah! All right. Carl, that's why whenever I do that, I make sure I put money on the table. Right? Once you have an agreement and there's been money exchanged, you have their address. That's the other important thing. You also got to look if they've got a negative feedback profile, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you've got to kind of feel out the situation as well. Right? You can't just do it always. And you can't do it, blind and without analyzing the situation at all. You always got to analyze the situation. But I could tell there was no emotional attachment here. They included in their story that it was somebody in their families who had passed. So I think they were just trying to get it out and move it on, which, I didn't ask for the price or I didn't give them the price. I gave them what they asked for, and I didn't negotiate at all. They also didn't have it listed as a lot. They were trying to sell them individually. And they had them listed probably around, individually, right around 75% eBay prices. So I think it was, in general, just a win all around. They didn't have to deal with a sale, having a bunch of people come by, that kind of stuff. This other postcard, pretty, it's a courthouse in Mississippi, Hattiesburg. Pretty unimpressive. If you're really interested in it, you can see tomorrow's What Sold video. I'm busy right now, but we'll give you treats in a minute, okay? All right. 3 items left. All of them pretty easy. Let's do this one. Sold a vintage kitchen knife. Chicago cutlery. Handle came out really nice. Nice chef knife. Sold for $22.95, I want to say. $22.95 free shipping. So even Chicago cutlery, which is very, very mid-grade knife, not high grade. Definitely doing well. And I'm not really even working that hard on knives. I'm kind of They're kind of like the little like side pet project that I tinker with every now and again. And, you know, every week or so I'll get up another like 5 or 10. But they've been doing well for sure. And I'm getting a little bit low on my back stock, to be honest. So it's probably going to be time soon to go buy some more. Oop. But I sold a nice LC Germain earlier this week. Sold I think a grapefruit, Echo grapefruit knife earlier this week. And I'm gonna Hello, Hunter. Always happy to see you. Nice. 2 Sabatiers. Sabatier knives are awesome. I still have not found Cutco knives out in the wild. I have found the only Cutco knife I've ever had I sold. It was the hunting knife that I had to buy on an estate auction lot. And then I do have 2 Cutco forks, like the tine forks, and what else? I have a Cutco cookbook. All right, next up is this little Hummel-esque figurine. It's a Japan recreation. Sold for $14.95 plus ship. It was on sale, and one of those things where I gather watchers from the sale, then send out offers to watchers. This item came from the buyout I did of another eBayer. And I'm trying to sort of thin that down as much as I can and as quickly as I can. And it's working out, I would say. Things are selling. Two items from that went out today, so I'm also going through that. Whoa, let's not drop the box cutter on my bare feet. I'm also routinely going through those listings and making improvements on them. That's kind of helping getting them moved too. The more I do that, the more they seem to sell. All right, we're good. So my American Bubble Boy with its shitty perforations. Yeah, I have never found a Cutco knife in a thrift store. And I look at knives every, like, that's the first thing I go for in every thrift store I go to. I do find case kitchen knives pretty often, and those do really well too. They're not the fastest seller. You've got to wait for the right buyer to come along who knows what they're looking at, but when they do, they're willing to pay. This is a vintage GE digital alarm clock. It's got the blue display, which those are always a little bit better sellers than the red ones, although I sell the ones with the red display all the time too. But the blue ones garner a little bit more money. This one sold for $33.25 free ship. How am I going to ship it? It's going to Georgia. It's 3 pounds as it is. It's going to be over 3 pounds. I'm going to have to pay for the 4-pound rate. I bet it will fit in a regional A, maybe. Maybe. Let's find out. I think that'll go in an A. Not that A though. I need the boxy A. Nope, that ain't gonna fit. We're gonna have to go medium. Yep. 4 pounds though. Can I? I think it's just a little bit too big to make cubic worthwhile. It's the same price. So we're going medium flat rate. And use the free box. so perfect. One more. Okay, 9:30. We are doing good today. Gotta get organized here for the mail person. Keeping their good graces. All right, get ready for the Instagram photo. I'm killing it on eBay, bro. Good morning, Justin. How are you doing today? You're getting us right at the tail end. We're just about done. But let me put this outside. I'm going to go grab that Franklin Mint quadricycle, and we'll take a look at that. One moment, please. I haven't actually looked this thing, like I haven't taken it out of the box before now. So I have no idea condition or anything. I know what it's supposed to look like. All right. These things usually have open this side. Says this side up. All right. Okay, nice. This one has the paperwork. 1896. The certificate. This is the only one of these that had the certificate of authenticity. So that is awesome. I don't see any loose parts, which is good. Somebody took some good care in protecting this thing, making sure it stayed in the condition it's in. So that is great news. This is the 1/6 scale. They made this also in 1/3 scale or 1/4 scale, I want to say. Here, we're gonna set this down gently. I mean, it's really cool looking. Hey, Sal, how you doing? Look at this. Look how intricate that is. I think the mechanics on it may actually work somehow. I am not going to test it out. My guess is probably I never want to like mess on with these things at all. Is there a battery port? Nope. Yeah, pretty cool. So super early automobile. So that's going to be today's project first. Get that out there because this one is on Worth Point. We'll take a look here real quick at the comps. Why this has been in my death pile, I don't know. Franklin Mint, 1896 Ford quadricycle. $1/6 scale. That's the same one I've got. $7.99. What's the sale dates though? $2.99. $7.50. A month apart they sold. What's on eBay right now? There are 10 out there. I've got the box. I've got the paperwork. So I think I'm going to, because of its size, like this thing takes up a lot of space. I'm probably not going to go high end on this. I'm probably going to go at a buy it price of right around $4.95, I think, and include free shipping. It'll cost me around $30 to ship anywhere in the country. I could squeeze more money out of it. But it's not like they're flying off the shelf. Let's look at the solds. So there's 10 out there. $4.95 free shipping is going to make me the best looking one. There's 1, 2. Ooh, I could auction it. Auction doesn't look like a great deal, though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do $5.95 free ship. What's going on, you pickers? What do y'all think? I'm thinking $5.95 make offer, free ship. And somebody comes in and offers me $5, I'm going to take it. If they come in, they offer me $4.50, I'm probably going to take it. While I have it out, I'm going to check for defects. I don't see any. This thing looks pretty well pristine. I don't see any pieces broken off. Wheels roll good. Like all the parts move like it's supposed to. Pretty darn cool, though, if you ask me. And I believe it's got a serial number on the bottom here. Yep. I mean, I'm not a car guy. I'm not into collecting stuff, but if I were, I mean, I can see why somebody would pay up for stuff like this. That's well made. That's the front, right? Okay. Something else in here. Oh, that's just the silica gel and so that will be the first item listed today. Pretty much guaranteed I'll get watchers on it right away and I can start sending out offers. So all right. So that concludes both the show and tell portion of our program and the program portion of our program. I am going to get to listing. This goes on a very specific way. There we go. All right, I'm not going to do that now. All right, it might be easier even to try to put that piece on first. I don't want to keep trying. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching. If it's your first time here, you're not the first one here because I see all three of you. But if you're watching from the future, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below so that you are notified the next time we go live, which could be anytime. You never know. Also, remember to buy Manning Bowman, the future in electro stimulation technology and teapots. We will probably do another live tomorrow, possibly. Definitely will be dropping the postcard what sold video tomorrow, and then I'm banking like 4 or 5 videos for while I am on vacation. So there will be content even though I will not really be around. So that's going to be it. Thank you all so much. You have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.